You want all this pimping you can't afford. Perform like a punk, but wanna win his reward. Some suckers give you points, but bitch, you never scored. If you ain't paying pimping, then bitch, you getting ignored. Okay, I'm so sick of these.
If you feeding these bitches a whole bunch of attention, man, you might as well feed them a bankroll too, man. And that's all the way 100, man. I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers is probably thinking like, damn, that's crazy. But it's the truth, though. Like, if you think about what the number one most important thing to the average bitch, not every single bitch, I can't speak for I can't speak for no bitches, period. But I'm just speaking based on what I observe, what I see. In the majority of bitches today, the most important thing to them is attention. You know what I mean? A lot of bitches will forsake their kids for attention. A lot of bitches will neglect priorities and responsibilities, or get their priorities mixed up and neglect responsibilities for attention. You know what I mean? Attention is the most important thing to these bitches. So if you think about it like that, attention is more important to them than money. So that means 9 times out of 10 with most of these bitches, the average bitch, you gonna make her feel better giving her some attention than you will giving her some money. You know what I mean? If you present that to a bitch, if you present that theory or that idea to a bitch, she gonna lie to you 9 times out of 10. She gonna deny that fact, but it's really a fact though. You know what I mean? Attention is their number one priority. They got their priorities all mixed up. You know what I mean? This is why a bitch will, like the one bitch a few months ago, know what I mean? This bitch killed her own daughter and tried to kill her son, but didn't succeed in killing her son, all because she wanted some attention from the baby daddy. You know what I mean? And he was at work doing overtime, and the bitch thought he was out cheating on her. You know what I mean? So it was ultimately because she wanted some attention that she wasn't getting, that she killed one of her kids and tried to kill the other one. You know what I mean? It's just so much shit that bitches will do. I don't remember, man. It might have happened in Memphis, you know what I mean? But don't quote me on that. I can't remember exactly where it happened. You know what I mean? But the moral of the story is these bitches will do all kind of outlandish, crazy shit for attention. You know what I mean? So you got to understand that this makes bitches weak. When a bitch's number one priority is attention, she's neglecting a whole bunch of other areas in her life. You know what I mean? So she's going to be weak in a whole lot of other areas in her life. So when you feeding a bitch attention whenever she want it, whenever the bitch feel like getting your attention, she could get on here. She know exactly what kind of status to make, exactly what kind of picture to post, exactly what kind of video to post in order to get your attention. And you going to give it to her guaranteed. This is what she got going on in her mind. You know, you ain't doing nothing but perpetuating that weakness in her life. You keeping that weakness alive in her life because that weakness is attention. That attention is keeping the bitch weak. The attention is keeping the bitch from being a real woman. The attention is keeping the bitch from, you know, handling her responsibilities, taking care of her kids if she got them. You know what I mean? Just being on some grown woman shit, being successful. And see, social media is really like the downfall of a lot of these bitches, you know what I mean? Social media has made it where you ain't gotta put in no work. There's no process in order to look like you important, in order to shine, and in order for a bitch to look like she's that bitch. You know what I mean? Especially in the game, you know, pimping and hoeing, there used to be a time where in order for a bitch to shine, you had to see her down and around out there, you know, staring in the trick's face, breaking tricks, not accepting donations, not accepting pity from a trick, not negotiating with a trick, not trusting the trick. But I'm talking about really doing some hoeing and really breaking on a trick and, you know, checking a lot of money and socking it to a pimp's pocket. This is the things that a hoe used to have to do in order to look like that bitch. You know what I mean? But, you know, fast forward to 2017, bitch ain't got to do all that type of shit. Motherfucking flies and shit. Excuse my pimping. You know what I mean? They know this game is sweet right now. You dig? I might have to move or something. I don't know. But, you know, they don't have to put no work in no more in order to seem like that bitch, because Motherfuckers is gonna give them attention whenever they want, and that's what makes them feel like that bitch. You know what I mean? But she could be the laziest bitch in the world. She could be the stupidest bitch in the world. She can be the brokest bitch in the world. But as long as she's got enough sense to know what it takes to get your attention on social media, and she continues to do that and continues to keep your attention, you're gonna make her feel like she's that bitch. Damn. Know what I mean? And it just like how these flies is on me right now, that's how these bitches be on me too, know what I mean? Cause freeze be starving they motherfucking ass, you know. If they needed some attention to survive, you know, they gonna die fucking with me because I don't feed it to them. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them motherfuckers that's on some thirsty shit that's gonna be on a bitch status. Every time she turn around, she can guarantee that she see me commenting and liking on her shit. Nah, Freeze ain't that guy. You dig? And anybody can tell you that. You know, I got too many real priorities and too many real goals and too much shit that I'm really aiming towards in real life, you dig? So, I can't do it. And not just that, but I understand that, like I said, giving a bitch attention is gonna make her feel better than giving her some money. And I damn sure ain't gonna give a bitch some money, so what the fuck I look like giving a bitch some attention? You dig? You might as well be tricking on a bitch. I know motherfuckers think that shit sound crazy, man, but it's really honestly true. Damn, these motherfucking flies, shit. Like, damn. I'm trying to think where I could go get away from these motherfuckers, man. Shit. But yeah, man, that motherfucking attention. You gotta understand that you're not doing a bitch no good when you feeding her a whole bunch of attention, and especially if she ain't did nothing to earn it. Nah, I ain't in Vegas, okay, I'm over here in Arizona right now, trying to beat these motherfucking flies, beat this heat. You dig? It's a motherfucking beautiful ass day around here, as y'all can see. You dig? And like I say, in a minute, I'm finna go to the motherfucking gym and get it in, get my swole on, preserve my sexy, and intensify my sexy, you know, because summertime will be here before you know it. You dig? So, but yeah, man, like I say, man, y'all got to stop feeding these bitches attention whenever they want it, man. They shouldn't be able to have your attention that easily like that, you know what I mean? Because you making bitches who don't deserve to feel important. You making bitches that don't deserve to feel like they that bitch, feel like they that bitch. You know what I mean? Bitches who ain't did nothing to earn no type of status in life. All she got going for herself is a fat ass, a decent looking face, and a small waist. You know what I mean? And okay, P, yeah, you already know I'm here, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to you getting down and around this motherfucker, man. It's beautiful around here right now, you dig? You know? I feel like it's the land of opportunity right now. But yeah, man. You know, so I know a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be honest with theyself, man. A lot of cats, you know, they ain't got the maturity level and the honesty and the integrity with themselves as men to really look at themselves in the mirror honestly and ask themselves like, damn, do I get this bitch too much attention? Do I get this bitch attention every day whenever she feel like it, whenever she wants? She knows she can count on me to get her attention. You know, if the answer is yes, man, like I said, you might as well be tricking on the bitch. You might as well be making it rain on the bitch. You might as well be breaking yourself to the bitch. You know what I mean? Because, like I say, attention is more important to her than money. You know what I mean? Even these bitches that's in the game that be calling themselves hoeing and so on and so forth. They not really after the money like that. They after the attention. They want to look like the bitch that's after the money, but they not really after the money. Because, see, somebody who's after the money, they're going to do everything in their power to enhance their chances to get the money. You know what I mean? So that means that if they got to learn something in order to make their chances greater to get the money, they gonna learn whatever it is they have to learn. You know what I mean? They gonna step their knowledge game up. You know, if they have to make certain sacrifices, you know, by stepping out of their comfort zone, whatever their comfort zone may be. They gonna make them sacrifices in order to enhance their chances to get the money. You know what I mean? If it's certain changes that they gotta make in their life, as uncomfortable as it may be, you know what I mean? They gonna make them necessary changes. Basically, a bitch gonna do whatever she gotta do in order to enhance her chances to get at the money, if that's what she's about. But most of these bitches, they don't, only thing they know how to do is bow down to a trick. Only thing they know how to do is trust the trick, befriend the trick, play nice with them. You know what I mean? Most of them ain't got no real motherfucking game. And they don't care about having no real game, because as long as they got a social media account and they keep making posts that make them look like they that bitch, everybody gonna make them feel like they that bitch. They gonna keep tricking on them. They gonna keep tricking their attention off on this bitch. You know what I mean? That's really what I call it, man. It's really tricking your attention off on this bitch, man. So, you know, motherfuckers just gotta learn, man. That trick shit ain't cool. And that's really what it is, man. I just gotta call it what it is, you know, because I be really on the sideline, you know, observing. You know, I really be playing the background, paying attention to what motherfuckers be doing. You know, because I like to learn. And when you study people, you learn a whole lot. You know, so I just like to observe people. And when I observe, I learn a whole lot. You know what I mean? And what I have learned in my observations is that these bitches, their #1 priority, more so than money, is attention. So if you're giving these bitches money, you might as well be giving them a bankroll. It's worse than giving them a bankroll. You know what I mean? It might not be worse to you. You know what I mean? Because it ain't necessarily costing you nothing. But in that bitch's mind, though, it's making her feel more important. These bitches don't be caring about having money in real life. They don't care about, you know, stepping their game up and moving out of that low-income area that they living in and doing something better for themselves and doing something better for their kids if they got kids, or their family if they got family, whatever the case may be. These bitches don't care nothing about stepping their game up, because they're not doing what's necessary in order to step their game up. You know what I mean? So, you know, they in their mind, you know, attention is the #1 thing. So, like I said, to you, it might not be nothing to you, because you not thinking nothing of it, because you might not have the same mind frame. Attention might not be as important to you as it is to this bitch. Money might be more important to you. You know what I mean? So while you might not be the motherfucker that'll give a bitch some money, you might be the motherfucker that'll give a bitch some attention. You know what I mean? And it's nothing to you. It's like, oh, attention ain't, just like how with tricks, money ain't nothing to them. You know what I mean? With you, attention might not be nothing to you. But to this bitch, though, that's the world. That's what you gotta understand. To this bitch, attention is the world. It's nothing that you could do more satisfying to her. You know what I mean? A lot of these bitches probably bust nuts when they get your attention. Every time they see that notification go off and they see that you commented on their shit or that you like their shit, bitch probably over there nutting on herself. You know what I mean? So, food for thought, man. A lot of motherfuckers need to stop all that motherfucking tricking, man, because that's exactly what it is. Every time you feeding these bitches attention all day, every day, a bitch could guarantee on you feeding her some attention on a daily basis, giving her what she need, giving her fix. You know what I mean? That shit ain't cool. You know what I mean? All that trick shit gotta stop, man. But I'm finna go to the motherfucking gym, man. I just wanted to chop it and pop it with y'all for a quick minute, man. Freezer's it. You dig?
I ain't no better, I'd say you tryna seduce a pimp. That coochie is Gucci, but you can't make me overuse it, bitch. Just hit her with some reverse pimpin' psychology so she can make a move and we can get to some biology. A pimp gotta cover his tracks, that's all a part of it. So when she blame a pimp in our argument, bitch, you started it. Bitch, I'm gon' fuck on you, 'cause you been down getting a pimp's money.